Hello, friends, and good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are joining us, play with us, live with us, breathe with us this morning. And we're really excited to start this new kind of quick collaboration and also these new training sessions that we're hoping to bring to you more often. It is our great pleasure to have with us today Tom Bentley-Fisher, who we had the esteemed pleasure of having on the podcast a while ago. If you have not heard episode 110 of the podcast, do yourself a favor and after this morning session, go and download it and listen to it. Booty and I had an amazing conversation with Tom. Despite all of our horrible technical problems that we had, we were able to have a great conversation come out of it. And we were both really kind of struck. We already kind of, we could see from Tom's resume what an amazing career he had. But what we were really struck by was the humanity that Tom has and brings to his work. And our conversation covered everything from mental health, physical health, indigenous work, and the new and exciting stuff that Tom has really started delving into recently that he's going to share with us today. And so I don't want to take any more time away from the great master teacher we have with us today. So Tom, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for sharing your work with us today. What are we doing?
What are we doing? What would you like to do, Adam? Well, it really is a great privilege for us to be here. I'm the artistic director, but also I've been having this wonderful time. We've been creating projects and doing intensives in Berkeley and in LA and in New York. And we've also here now at Shakespeare & Co. in their rehearsal space where I've been working with an extraordinary bunch of people developing a brand new theater project. But with me right now, over my shoulder, is the wonderful Pamela Hollings, who is the managing artistic director, a great colleague, has been an incredible person to work with. I'm very privileged at the Yat Bentley Centre to have amazing teachers like Heidi Carlson, who is with us also today. So we're here, we love sharing the work, so we're going to jump right into it. And yes, I had a fabulous time, Adam, when we talked.
We did as well. I should say I did forget to introduce everybody on your screen here. Yes, so we have Heidi Carlson, another master teacher at Yat Bentley Centre, and we also have with us Tanvi or Jansi, who people will know as our engagement manager on Instagram. So all of the wonderful information that you're getting from us on Instagram is coming from her. So she's going to be joining us today in India. So we're kind of covering as much of the world as we can in the time that we have. So yes, thank you.
So let's jump right into this. Just first of all, a little bit of background. The Yat Bentley Centre is dedicated to celebrating and developing the work of the extraordinary Yat Malmgren, who was one of the most revolutionary and amazing teachers in England. Worked with people like Bernard Hopkins, Anthony Hopkins, Sean Connery, incredible people that he developed for stage and screen. Actors and actresses who were able to not only live truthfully within everything that they were doing, but also transform. And that's what this work is about transformation. Is it possible to come from a place of deep truth in yourself and yet be unrecognizable as you are serving a character? Is it possible to experience the world as an artist through the portals of other people's eyes and sensibilities? And it is our firm belief that at this point in time when the world is in trouble, that is our job, not to comment, not to present, but to actually experience the world and then be able to share all across this world in a way that we can become healthy because we know what it is to be and to see how other people see. Basic in our work is that everything is movement. The work originated originally really from the philosophies of Carl Jung, where he talks about all of the different centers inside of you. We believe that there are so many reservoirs inside of us as human beings that we don't necessarily use. And why should we? Why should we? We're born, we know what works for us, we have wonderful personalities, and away we go. But what we try to do with this work is find those things that we don't know, so that we are playing the full keyboard of ourselves. We are healthy, it is there. And then when characters are created, we are not creating characters, we're not building characters, those very strong words. We are allowing characters to emerge through the energy of who we are. Now, one of the things that we're only going to do a little bit today, but one of the things we always start with and we believe with is swinging. People think, well, why we see movement? What we're talking about is not so much external movement, but inner movement. If everything that's going on inside of us is revealed in movement, which it is, if we look and look and look, we see everything. Nothing can be hidden. Ha ha, nothing. You know, something will be revealed by the flick of a finger or the scratch of a knee that will reveal an inner life. And if that is possible, then somehow by working externally and finding the flow, we also free the inner life. And the relationship between the inner life and the outer life is always one of the most fascinating and interesting negotiations that the actor and the artist has. So we swing. We swing, and we're going to do this today in order to find freedom. We swing in order to celebrate ourselves. And we swing in order to meet maybe a different sensation by where we're going. So all I would say about today for the people who are joining us, leave it alone. Don't take me too seriously. Just allow yourself to be open to experiencing sensation, because sensation is acting. All right, so that's done. Okay, so here we are. We're standing in ourselves. We're standing in these beautiful bodies that don't have, we don't have, we're not plugged into walls. We don't need a computer, power bar. We are recycling our energy. And if we're healthy, everything that moves through us has an action and a release, a transference and a receiving. So whether we're not all caught always in our world or trapped within our bodies or trapped within the pocket of ourselves, that we have releases that refurbish, re-energize, like our heart, our blood that is floating, that is moving away from the heart and coming back into the heart, or our breath that we're receiving and expelling. Just stand and think about that. Just where are you? What is happening in your body right now? Close your eyes and feel your breath swinging into your body. The breath traveling way down through into the soles of your feet. You receive it and you transmit it. And your heart, listen to your heart. The receiving of energy through your heart, the transference of energy. Listen to your heartbeat. And just for a moment, imagine that you can breathe your heart and the beat of the breath, that they become unified. And ask yourself before we start swinging, what is your body telling you this morning, this afternoon, this evening? Your body will inform you. Where do you feel the vitality in your body today? It doesn't always have to be in the same place. Where do you feel bound, tension, sticky? And open your eyes. And allow whatever is there to see you. Is it a wall? Can it see you? Is it a plant? Let it see you. The willingness to be seen is essential. If you are seen, you can see. We come out and we put our little things out there, our little sort of telescope saying, how are we? How's the world? This is who I am. I'm Tom. And it doesn't give us an opportunity to really see. But if we are seen, we can see. With our breath, when you're born as a child, you don't cry immediately because you can't. You have to have breath. The first thing that happens is the release of breath. The breath coming through your body, then maybe you cry when you see the state of the world. So I want us to just open on our breath and feel the expansiveness of who you are. And release. So it's not like a bad Broadway play where we are opening, right? You see how close I am? Boom, bah, 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 right? No. We open to the trust of who we are. And we open, our whole body can open. We do not want to be enclosed by space. We exist all around us. Our energy is all around us. And it's beautiful. Celebrating that energy and release. Now your whole body can move. Imagine that you've got feathers that are attaching your elbows to your hips and the inner part of your hands to your knees and the tips of your fingers to the outside of your feet and your armpits to the heart. Now open. And feel how far you can go. There is no end to your fingertips. Feel the tingling. And yield to that side and just allow your eyes to also travel with that. And to feel and to smell through the eyes. What is that? That is awakening us. The other side. Swing over to the other side. And breathe into that. And release. Lower your center. And key to what we're doing is we're assuming that everything is movement. Our voice is movement. Our relationship to this camera is movement. Our memory is movement. Our sensual life and sensing life is movement. Our thought is movement. Our deciding is movement. And our emotion is movement. And emotion is that degree, that viscosity of flow that comes through our body. When we are free, have you noticed how it's like water? Very beautiful, beautiful. And then when you get tense, it gets sticky. If we are free emotionally, if we are free, which is why I always begin with swinging rehearsals, so much comes to us. But if we bring in our tensions, obviously you know this, we don't. Open and release. And before we swing, imagine from the central part of your beautiful bodies, you are standing in warm water. And above that, you are standing in the blue sky. So that you come from what I call the disk the Saturn, the wonderful surrounding energy, the Mediterranean, which is the midpoint of your body. And that energy between the water and the air. Key also to what we're doing this morning is for every action, there's a release. For every transmitting, there's a letting go and the love of chaos. So what we're going to do, there's no right, wrong. These are not we're not dancing. We're just swinging, right? We're going to swing the surface of that water. Wow. Now, the reason I ask you to let a sound go if you can, is that means it's an action. Let go. Release. To the breath. Let go. Release. Release. Let go. Let go. Now, if you swing through Hamlet, you will be revitalized by the end and want to do the play all over again. Wow. But if you contend your way through, you won't. Wow. Let go. Wow. Don't contend. Wow. To the chaos. Wow. Wow. Good. So with this, we're going to keep on doing that particular swing. What we're doing is we're swinging back and we're meeting ourselves. Hello there, Tom. Hello there, Kamala. Whoa, that's part of you. And we let go. Will I get to the other side? Who has a clue whether I'll get to the other side? Chaos is beautiful. And we get there and we say here. If you remember that time when you were a child, and as actors and artists, we must bring that child. Remember that time when your parents or yourself put yourself and you pushed yourself in that swing out on the playground, and you pushed yourself and you got to that point, oh, well, you didn't know whether you were going to go back or you were going to go forward. That is chaos. That is trust. That is beauty. That is serenity. And that's where I love to meet actors, because anything can happen. If we trust the chaos, the unknown, we come into the known beautifully. So here we are. Whoa, that is unknown, right? And then we let go. So let's swing it again. And swing, release. What? Who knows? What? I know nothing. What? Nothing. What? Let go. What? The freedom of that. What? Chaos. What? Hey. What? Uh-oh. What? Hello again. What? When I come back, I don't know. What? Let go. What? And whatever. What? I don't care what you do as long as there's an accident release. What? What? And whoa, you look way over your shoulder. Let go. Whoa, let go. Whoa, release. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's slow it down. Whoa, 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 whoa. And you're standing within that. And where are you? You know, outside the school, waiting for your aunt to come, right? What child doesn't swing? Right, Joshua? All those people who have children. Do you know what child who doesn't swing? The rib cage swings. We swing, we turn into adulthood, and we cram ourselves, and we put on corsets, and we put on uniforms. We don't need to do that. We just keep swinging. I'm standing, and I'm swinging. Lower your center. Here we are. Feel that energy. Often we plunk ourselves on the earth. We want to prove our strength. We want to prove that we can stay. We have a right to be here. But you know, we are here. And for the actor, it's wonderful to be able to trust that you are in the earth. And that is below you and will support you. We're going to swing into that like this. Whoa, and remember, there's no straight lines in acting. Hey. So you're swinging way down into the depth of the earth, the depth of yourself. There's no concrete block there. There's beautiful circles. If you have a straight line, there's a dead end. Why don't you leave the dead end until maybe you're well past 100, and you'll probably keep going then anyway, right? So that there is a figure 8 that brings you up. So as you swing, you are bringing yourself to the Mediterranean, to the midpoint of who you are. Whoa, swing. Yes. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whoa. Hey. Oh, now let it come right up your legs so you feel it coming, and you get your legs touch your fingers. Whoa. 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 Whoa, like a fountain of energy. Whoa, it's so alive. Whoa, it's way below you. Whoa. Whoa, into the sky. Whoa. Did you stand there? Whoa. Whoa. Feel the softness. I used to have to lead a lot of talkbacks and do a lot of public speaking, a lot of press things when I was an artistic director of theaters. I'd always make sure I wear a long coat, so I'd put my fingers in it. And before I did anything, I would just do this and no one would see it. Probably would, but hey, you do that, right? And feel your roots. The roots that are going through me, through Kamala, all the way into India, that we are connected. We are connected in history. We are connected in ancestry, like trees. And if you want to find your strength, which can be beautiful, we don't have to associate strength with something nasty, as it is quite often these days. It is yielding. So much of this work is about surrendering to you. Stand there, just surrendering yourself to that swing of energy coming up you, and feel your feet flattening and how centered you are. And it opens up a portal and a route that eventually we call intending and the weight of the human being, not the poundage, but that beautiful sensation of sensing. Open, open forward, and feel yourself going back. Always a contradiction. Palms up, open back, and feel yourself moving forward. Isn't that lovely? And release. We're going to swing back. Where is our past? Many characters live in their past. And it's great. Many characters are pulling their past like a cannonball. Many characters have clouds in their past. But the past is behind us. Our memories are behind us. Our desires and our wants and tomorrow and our shopping list is in front of us. Right? And rhythm. We're going to yield in the swing to the past like this. Whoa. Take it to the future. Swing and let go. Hello up there. Release. Hello, Adam. Release. Hello, Heidi. Release. Whoa. What's back there? Yes. Let go of it. Whoa. Doesn't belong to you anymore. Hello. It's like good acting. You know you have to let go of it. People will say, how old are you? And they'll deliver a line. Who wants to deliver a line? It's the energy that goes through that. You know, hello out there. It's gone forever. Bye. Hello. Woo. And it touches somebody on the internet. Comes back like a figure eight. Hey. Hey. Let go. Hey. Let your back feet go. Whoa. And it's surrounding, and width is where the emotion lives in width. Whoa, it goes into the future. Whoa. Whoa, look back there. All of that energy. You see an actor on stage, you see a beautiful piece of sculpting, you see a painting, you see a clown. But what does an audience see? The energy around them. You may not know it, but that's what takes us. That beautiful secret of the energy around it. You know when a person walks in, if they're carrying their past, because they've just had the most joyous experience or a good sauna. So we're yielding and content. Now let's just do the opposite. What happens if we take our energy back there, but we yield to the front? So it's like this. Hey, hey, hey. Look back there. Hey, and release. Hey, and release. Hey, let go. Hey, let go. Let it move your body now. Hey, 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 hey. Now this is a swing that gets our decision going. Whoa, our instincts going. Whoa. Now do the opposite. Move forward as you're moving back, and back as you're moving forward. Hey, hey. Hey, feel it. Whoa, feel the energy. Whoa, do you feel the scope of yourself? Whoa, and to the left. Whoa, hello over there. Whoa, hello over there. Whoa, hello over there. Whoa, and to the right. And whoa, hey, whoa, boom, whoa, whoa, whoa. Good. And open. And whoa, and release. Swing and release. To the top of the swinging frame. And whoa, chaos. Oh, hello back there. Whoa. And you come into your body. Swing, and the movement never stops. Whoa. 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 And over. Whoa. 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 The joy of that windmill of yourself. Whoa. What does a world look like? Whoa. 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 Step back and watch it. It's still happening. That's you. That's you. That windmill of yourself is you. It is moving, right? And rejoin it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now put it inside. What does the world look like? What do you feel like? What is that character? Oh. Take a moment and imagine that your body is full of spheres, full of energy. Some of us address the world from depth. We all have to if we're moving a piano. Some of us emanate from a higher place in our body. Don't remember this, but just to think, what if you are in the world from that place of balance, what I call the disc sphere? What does that feel like? What happened? If we are experiencing what is around us from our heart sphere, which is an energy that is not just here, the heart is as much back here, and the heart is as much here. What is that like? And how does it shift your inner sensation? And what is it like? If we see the world from what I call the carriage sphere, the sphere that runs through our knees, the cradle. You're born with the cradle. Your mother, your father, the cradle, or maybe you have to become your own mother and your father. The traveling, that container, that rocking, the greasy knees of who you are, right? The traveling carriage of yourself. What's that? But people experience the world from that, swinging from that. Hey, now, wow. Wow. Hello back there. This is my beautiful talking carriage. I love her. Way and whoa and whoa. Now, what happens if we swing from the carriage and we bring it to the heart? Whoa. Behind you through your knees to the heart. Whoa. So much of the work that we're doing now, which we've developed over the last couple of years, is working from these various spheres in terms of character, and which sphere meets the other sphere. What about the sphere of willingness? The sphere, can you see the world from your jaw, your throat, the openness of the gills, like fish back here, from your soft palate? Willingness. How willing are we as human beings? Or do we close that sphere through fear, tight throats? Do we close it and not want to go into our bodies? Do we? I have at times, most certainly, but this is a place. All the energy can come through you, to the bottom of your eyes. People see the world this way. And with that, let's go to the opposite point. Imagine, I was at Double Edge. We were at Double Edge, which is a wonderful theater organization here in Massachusetts the other day, and there was a stream. And I saw that stream, and I had to step into that stream, and everyone stepped into the stream, and the water was rushing over our feet. That is the sphere of acceptance. I'm not going to explain much anymore. We talked about the sphere of the earth. We don't have to remember this. What is below the feet? What does that make? How do you feel? Can you put a child to sleep from that place? That's theater. Can you pet a kitten from that place? Or do you always have to dig a tunnel from that place? No. Theater is putting people in situations that are not necessarily comfortable. And what about up here? The sphere of the sky, the sphere of the horizon, where we see, we experience everything, the imagination, the sphere of the artist, the sky and the earth. Earth, acceptance, courage, disc, heart, willingness, sky, the known spheres. But how beautiful it is when we swing and the actor, the artist, comes from the spheres of the unknown, the spheres that we are afraid of. The spheres of the great artist. The sphere, which I call the stratosphere, which goes forever. Can you imagine living in a world, just stay there, to live in what is beyond the fabric of the sky? What is that? What is the mystery of that? Acting, creating must have mystery, guidance. And what if the stratosphere beyond the sky is below the earth? The subterranean part of yourself. Working on a project, working on Medea at the moment. That subterranean part of that play is essential. The universe below your feet. Now, what does this have to do with swinging? The swinging opens us up to those spheres. Put your right arm behind you. And let it sink into the earth. Your energy. Just sink into that earth. What is that? That's you. What is the texture of that? That is you. That's your experience. That's who you are. That's part of who you are. You are everywhere, which can be revealed. What does that feel like? Is it knotted? So often this work is wanting to free the knots that we all have, the armor that we have, sometimes being very useful armor. We're going to swing that like a figure eight up into the stratosphere, let go of it. Who gives a goddamn, and who knows if I'm going to return to my arms, going to go into the sky and release that. Right, Pamela? Okay, so just here's the swing. Woo! And release. And swing and release. And woo! How does that feel? And swing it and release. And swing it and down. Oh my God, what is that? Swing. It's gone. And move. We're going to get there, and nothing ever stops. Whoa, what does that feel like? Whoa, what does that feel like? And now stay there. Whoa, you're there. That is part of you. That is part of you. Stay there, drop your arm. Stay there, adjust your hips. And stay there and look at me. How do you feel? What is the sensation of being there through that swing? Of staying in that particular place? We can find character. We can open up. It's so important in any of this work to know what your associations are, where you feel comfortable and where you don't. And then we move. You celebrate yourself in order to move into areas that are unknown, that will open up so many wonderful possibilities in terms of transformation. Other side, go back. Hello, back there. Hello, Tom. What is that, right? What is that? Hello. Hello. that beauty of whatever that is, and let it come up to you. Yield to it, surrender to it, and then swing out and release. Whoa! Let go. Whoa! Swing and release. Swing and let go. Swing and release. Whoa! And further into the stratosphere. Uh-oh! Whoa! Yes. Whoa! To the subterranean. So you're swinging within mystery. The body is swinging you. You are not swinging your body. Right? That is effortless and that is beautiful on stage. And we're going to stay there. Whoa! Immediately, what is that sensation? How is that different? It is different. I know it is different from when you were on the other side. What is that telling me? What is that? Can you live there? By live there, it never means are you static there, because nothing is ever static, but can you emanate from there like a fulcrum of energy? Breathe with it. Let it inform you in sensation. Stay there, drop your arm. Stay there, adjust your hips. And stay there and look at me. Only because I'm at the end of this camera. And how does that feel? And if you are looking at me, how do I look different than on the other side? It's so important to know how things change. Go back up there again. Look at me. Go to the other side. And look at me. And where do you prefer? I so prefer looking at you from this side. My voice feels freer. I have a harder time looking at you from this side. This is so important in movement, even in staging, in knowing where you're comfortable. If you're comfortable on the right, that says something. If you're comfortable on the left, swing the right foot like this. So you can see it. Whoa, and release. Swing and let go. Swing and let go. So it's action and release. Whoa, and release. Transmitting and receiving. Receive. Transmitting and receiving. Transmitting and receiving. Next time we're going to stay there. Transmitting and we're there. Whoa, what's that? Let go. Below. What's your body telling you? And as you're there, just open your opposite hip. And what do you feel? What is the color? How is the color in the room changed? Coming from that depth. Letting it come through you. There are characters. There are people who may not want to be there, but are there. There are people who may love being there. But we all have a there. We are everywhere. We are capable of the most magnificent sensations of energy. Stay there, bring it back. What is your story? What's the story of being there? Oh, how does it make you breathe? I see people walking down the street carrying their past. I see people walking down the street being propelled beautifully by their past. It creates rhythm. Other side. Hey! 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 Release. Hey! Let Hey, who gives a damn? Hey, I don't know nothing. Oh, hello, then. Hey, hey, swings can be clumsy. Who cares? Whoa, stay there. We don't stay like a block of cement or an anchor. I just don't like the word anchor, ever, because it restricts what's below. Does that feel comfortable? Does it feel like a place that you live? Does it feel like a place that you avoid? Open up your other hip. Now, how does it feel? Oh. What is that energy? Oh. Stay there, come back. Look at me. Look at me. Go back on your right and look at me. Go back on your left. Yield. How is our relationship different? How is my relationship with power? We're here in a relationship. Yes. I love Pamela. Now, what happens if we do this? Okay. Pamela to me feels like about 5 feet further away. How do I feel to you?
Like you're running, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
A lot of movement now.
All right. Good. You know, movement. Isn't it fantastic? Movement. The slightest thing in movement. It's what acting is. You know, great actors. When a shadow move, we call a shadow move, happens, it gives them away. Like a Julie Harris. Wow, what a fantastic actress. The shadow moves of Julie Harris, that she doesn't create those accidents that an actor gives through the movement. And the movement happens because of an inner resource, an inner feeling, an inner celebration, an inner contact. Open up. And you're there, yes? So you don't have to reach for it, do you? Don't reach for it. Anyone, Adam, don't reach for it, because it's there. It's there. You just have to accept it. Right? If we could just accept it, then we will go away from presentation and we will come into true transformation and acting. It's there again. It's there already, so you might as well just go for it. We're in the sky. And we're going to just watch for a second. We're going to swing through our body, through all these beautiful spheres. And we're going to go all the way down into the subterranean. And we're going to come back. And our hands are going to reach the sky back there. And we're going to let go and come back. So the action takes us behind us and the release takes us come back. And we are now the swing. So, whoa, release. Whoa, release. Chaos. Whoa. No, nothing. Whoa. Crazy jazz stuff. Whoa. And you come back. Whoa. Because you have to. There's no effort coming back. Whoa. If your body doesn't want to come back, don't come back. Your body will allow you to come back. Your body will always take care of you. You do not have to be in control of everything. Whoa. There's nothing worse than watching an actor who's a perfect performance and in utter control, and we do not experience the accidents. The actor does not let us in. Wow. Release. So, release. Whoa. Wow. Release. Action and release and stand in that. Good. Now let's reverse it. Open. So we release behind us and our action is in front of us. Then I want you to think, where do you feel more comfortable? Okay, release. Whoa! 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 Whoa, good, and just stand. Now look at Pamela. You said that? There's Pamela, right? There's Pamela. Haven't had a good look at Pamela, right? Thinking about your body, yourself, and the action, the release, the transference, the receiving of energy. Just standing. But think of yourself as, whoa, sending your energy to Pamela. Whoa. And with Pamela, there's a figure eight, whoa, that goes through it and comes back. Whoa. So you have, the emphasis is, whoa, the action. And how does Pamela feel to you as you get to know her? We swing between partners. Zoe, we swing between people. You're sending her that energy. Now, don't send her the energy. Receive her energy. So now it is, so it's, swing with her. Just swing with her. And how does Pamela feel to you? How does she feel? Now just stand in that and feel the swing inside you. You know, I love it. I love, there's no such thing as stillness. There's no such thing as neutrality. Neutrality and swingness is in fact when everything is moving. Everything. Oh my goodness. I think I'm, hello. I gotta say, thank you. All right. So what do we do? I mean, what am I getting at in simple terms? You're an artist. It is not indulgent to get to know everything about yourself. You are the art. And so much of the work initially at YBC or with you, doesn't matter, because this is what we do is not the only way to work, that's for sure. In fact, it doesn't work for some people. But to know who and what you are, and to celebrate that through health. We are at a point where the artist must be one of the healthiest people in society. We have no choice. There's no room now for neurosis. We find our healthiness, and then we move into all those unknown areas, and we allow that energy through health, allow us to play some very nasty things, but those energies come to us because we have experienced it. We are everywhere. We are there. We are here. We're down there, you know, and all the energy that's running through our body. And when we feel it, we just stand in it. It's beautiful. Just stand within that. And imagining that all these energies are running through all these spheres. Here, way down here, all, I mean, it's the myriad of things coming through us that we just have to accept. We don't have to fight. We don't have to build. It's beckoning us. Transformation is beckoning us. And I know that sounds sometimes maybe really out there, but it is. It's there. Open. Whoa, so wide. Now swing again. Go back to the swing. Wow. So wow. Flying. Wow. Yeah, flying. Wow. Wow. You're a child. Fly. And if free flow is the grease, the oil, the air, the ether, whatever it is, the feathers, the love of the air that's flowing through you. Bound flow is when it gets tight. And when you get tight, you get narrow. So who cares about that right now? Start all your work with free flow. I have people who have been doing this, wow, for I don't know, I'm quite old here, like 40 years. Oh, maybe even longer, I don't know. Whoa. And they call me sometimes, say, Tom, I'm still swinging. Wow, 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 wow. Now swing back into the carriage and up into the heart. Whoa, whoa. How does that feel? Wow. What character? Wow. Does that make you want to play? Wow. What do you think? Wow. 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 Swing back into the earth and into the sky. Wow. 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 What's that? Wow. Wow. Reverse it. Wow. And swing into the sky and the earth. Whoa. Side. Open, just bounce, boom. Bounce into the trampoline of your subconscious. What the fuck is that? Hey? What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is, but just bounce on that. Imagine the subconscious, which comes into the conscious, the inner, which comes through the drive, creates character, creates motivation, creates action, are four different things. What is it that we share? That collective pool where everything is there. Open, we're going to swing like this. Let's watch it. 1, 2, we're going to release to the expansiveness of ourselves. And we're going to fly into who we are like this. 1, 2. Hello, Tom. Everyone. Oh, hello. 1, 2. Sweet. Parachute in. Oh, there I am. 1, 2. Parachute. Oh, yes. Hello. I feel that's who I am. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Look around you. 2. Whoa. Now move off the ground. I'm moving their feet. Whoa. Hello back there. 1, 2. Swing. Whoa. 1, 2. Release. Oh, 1, 2. Release. Oh, 1, 2. Release. Whoa. 1, 2, release, and being there in that. And coming up the elevator of yourself, down, down into the subterranean. Draw it up into the earth, let the earth come through your fingers. And on the breath, with the breath in, draw it up to the carriage, and the earth is still dripping through your fingers, up through the thighs, in to the Mediterranean part of you, the disc. The earth is still dripping through your fingers, into the heart, into willingness. Above you, through the roof of your skull, into the sky, and into the beauty of the unknown, the stratosphere. Let's have some lovely swings with them now. Whoa! 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 Allow yourself to release into depth. Whoa! And we're going to stay up there. Whoa! And swing. Swing music, swing a pizza. Like we're all in Italy and we're making the most amazing pizza in the sky. Swing that pizza. Oh, baby, you do swing it in Italian accents. Yeah. Oh, swing, swing. Whoa, whoa. Swing it. It's huge and it's not heavy and it's lovely and boom. And swing it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Throw up. And then it come onto your body. The sky is in your body. The sky is in your throat. The sky is in your heart. The sky is in the centralmost part of your body, is in your carriage, is in your acceptance, is in the earth, and is the subterranean. Why can't the sky live in your subterranean? Why can't the earth live in the sky? You're right. Feel your red leg. You can see this, right? And I want you just to have a gorgeous swing as you're walking through. I'm from Canada, to the prairies, right? The prairies, this time of year, the wheat will be that high because it's about to start harvest. You're walking through it, and it's beautiful. So you're swinging heroically through it. So swing. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Doesn't matter if you're a little bit off center, just swing. Whoa, and really feel the joy. And like, yeah, sing yourself a song, even in your head, okay? Yeah. Swing and swing and swing and swing other side and swing. Whoa, there you go, Pamela. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna swing to Pamela. Whoa, whoa, swing back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. And I suggest the next time you're at a cocktail party or in a sauna or in the kitchen, how are you swinging? What is the relationship between you in the swing and the other person? Contact is not this. Contact is allowing ourselves to meet that other person for who they are, and the unknown comes back. And it goes through me like a figure 8, and it comes back. So that we, we are not just hitting each other on the outer, but we are affected by our inners. I know we're running out of time a little bit, but open. Close your eyes. Finish off with this one, which is just allowing yourself to swing behind you, bring it up like a railroad locomotive. We're swinging into our subconscious and bring it to your center like this. Oh, there you are. Oh, just gentle. Here you are. All that stuff coming to I am Tom. There is Adam. There you all are. Now take it over. And feel that figure 8 running through your body. The ease of that. Wow. Here I am. Here's my inspiration. This is what I'm doing to you. And I'm back with the subconscious. I'm back into my inner life. Wow. As actors, we often don't go back into the inner life, that sensation of who we are. We simply go to motivation. There's something so much more interesting to go below that. And just stand imagining that you're doing that. And one more open. And release. As you swing your head to the left, I want you to open your eyes and be seen by whatever is there. Don't see, be seen. Swing open. Be seen. Be seen from your feet. And let's swing to the other side. And be seen by your feet. And release. Draw your head up on the breath. And thank you. Let's come back. Well, it's always so much fun doing a few of these things, knowing that there are only a few of these things. And if it's full of massive confusion, I don't care. I don't. You know, this work is found through mystery. It is not found through definition. And this is just the beginning of where we go in terms of knowing ourselves and allowing ourselves to serve something greater than ourselves. Something that allows us to live below ego, even live below personality. And it's rather ambitious. But I have been so privileged in my life, so privileged. Not that I've got it, I've done horrible things, and I've missed the boat so many times, right? But having studied with Yat at such a young age, I was 22, and I was up until 1998, I was in the 70s, I was his last person who took to the whole body of the work. There were 16 people. To have that with me. And many times as I was a director, not a teacher, you know, sometimes it felt like a great curse because I wanted to work with people. as a director, we're having a rehearsal period in the old-fashioned colonial way of 2.5, 3.5 weeks. And now in my aging process and a softening, I hope, I'm able to work in a much more surrendering way. That's what this work has taught me personally. And in the surrendering to the work, I am seeing so many more ways of how it can serve the development of the actor and the humanity that we must bring to the world. Where are we now, Adam? Adam, bring me back to earth, for God's sake, Adam.
No, let's live in the stratosphere. I love it. No, Tom, this is really great. I mean, I've been traveling all summer long. I've been, like I said before, I've been sleeping in so many beds this summer, so many Airbnbs and hotels and things like that, that I feel grounded and connected. I've been away from the gym for a very long time, and I feel everyone's presence. I feel in my body connected for the first time in about 3 months.
Fabulous.
And I marvel at the simplicity of this, and simplicity is not easy. So I don't want everybody to hear that, but the simplicity of this warm up. I'm ready to work. What are we doing now, Tom? Like, what are we gonna make? You know?
I know. Yeah.
So thank you for this. This has been fantastic. I believe Josh has been scrolling by some information about the Yat Bentley Centre. You've got fall classes. There you go. He's doing it right now. You've got fall classes. Sign up soon. I highly recommend everyone, go and check this out. This is just the beginning of the work, right, Tom? This is
the beginning. This is where we start. This is where, when I was working with actors, and my general manager of an equity house, he would come down and say, why are you spending an hour with these people, right? Because it's worth everything. Because if we can enter the work in freedom, knowing the possibilities, it takes us to where we need to be. We don't have to spend the whole day dealing with our own psyche. We go to the place that's really true and generous and loving.
Yeah. Actors, performers, directors, just any theater person out there, do yourself a real benefit and check this work out. Continue investing in yourself. I mean, how much time do we spend just doom scrolling Facebook or Instagram? And if you could take that hour and invest in yourself, your artistry, I mean, this hour has been incredibly beneficial for me, just as a jet lagged human being, but also as a creative artist as well. I'm ready. Like I said, I'm ready to start work. I'm ready to jump into whatever comes next. I'm awake. I'm alive. I've got the juices flowing. So thank you, Tom. Thank you so much for being here with us, for introducing us to this, for taking us through this, for being such a gentle, kind, open soul to share this with us. It's really, I speak for everybody in the theater company. We are very glad that you've done this for us, and I'm hoping that our audience feels the same way and continues to investigate it.
Well, I'm very happy to, and Pamela is too, I know, but also really happy to be involved in you guys, in you three, in India and in San Francisco and you wherever you are, somewhere in America, I think. And we're very honored, and I love what you're doing. I love the philosophy of theater of others. So honestly, everyone, keep with them, because they're going to bring a lot of really interesting people into your lives. And I love the association, so thank you.
It's our great pleasure. It really is.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to leave us with, Tom?
No, just to say YBC is a kind of a bit of an unknown. We have amazing teachers now. We're expanding, as I say, going into the world. We don't want to move too quickly, but we are going into the world, and we love partnerships. We love knowing what you're doing. So it's not just what we're doing. Those people, knowledge is knowledge. And I think when times are difficult, knowledge meets, it's like us meeting you guys, right? And we would like to know out there, because we're very isolated in that, West Coast place where it's very convenient to go to the beach, right? We would love to know what you're doing. We would love to know what do we have and what can we learn from you? What can you learn from us? How can we create partnerships? It's why, we're really looking at going, to other countries. And Pamela did amazing, was learning amazing things in Italy, all summer. And Heidi came back from Greece where she was meeting with teachers, and I've been fortunate to be working on plays and working with, and doing intensive. We need YBC to come out of isolation. We welcome partnerships and we celebrate you guys. That's all I want to say.
What a fantastic ending. What a fantastic way to go into the day.
Go into the day. Yes.
To go into the day.
What
or
are
the
you
night
going
or what.
into? Are you going in tonight?
I'm going in today. Tomby's going in tonight. Yeah, she's you can see in the background there the nighttime.
Oh, I see the night. And then and the wonderful Heidi, who I adore. Can hardly wait to see you. Well, Pamela's coming back, but I'm coming back in about a week or so, right? Beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Wonderful. Thank you all very much for joining us live. If you're with us live, this video will remain on YouTube, so you can check this work out. All the information will be below in the video as well if you haven't already seen it. And again, episode 110 with Tom, Booty and I have a great freewheeling conversation that really goes really deep, and you can hear in our voices how much fun we are all having in that episode. Thank you all very much. Thank you for joining us. We're going to bring more of these to you. If you'd like to suggest something, you can go to Theater of Others website. You can go to Podcast at Theater of Others. You can go to speakpipe.com/Theater of Others. There's all kinds of ways to get in touch with us, and we'll also have the information to get in touch with Tom and Yat Bentley Centre for the fall workshops. Thank you all very much. Have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. See you next time.
Thanks, Adam.
Tommy.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Bye.
Heidi.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a great
Ciao,
day.
everyone.
Go back to bed, Heidi.
Bye-bye.
Bye.